We welcome you back to San Diego and to Petco Park, where the fans make their way in for Game 2, the middle game of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the San Diego Padres.
Great night for baseball. A little cool crispness in the air for Walker Buehler and the Padre 9.
Walker Buehler,
11th at home, 5 ERA, 87 innings, almost the strikeout per innings pitched for Walker Buehler. Last couple times out, kind of got hit around a little bit. He's looking to turn it around tonight here at home.
This one is popped into short right field. Fernando coming on. Tatis is there, and he'll make the catch. One away in the top of the first inning.
fly ball to right field has Fernando moving back. Takes him to the edge of the warning track for out number 2. 2 down in the first for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And Guerrero taps it. This could be trouble. Charging Bogart's bare hand try and an infield hit. Second game in a row he's used his legs for a hit. Maybe that's why he's chuckling a little bit. But again, they all count the same, and he's on first.
2 down Guerrero at first, and here's George Springer. Fly ball to shallow center brings Merrill in and under. Makes the catch for out number 3.
Savage, who is coming off of a couple of good starts. You look all the way back to the end of May and going into June. He had a couple of starts there where you saw the walk totals continue to climb further and further up. But it seems like he's had a bit more command of the four-seamer, the splitter, and the slider. Of course, being able to attack those pitches early and get ahead of these batters so that he can expand out of the zone and get that swing and miss in that chase on the splitter.
That's ball 4. 3 straight walks to start the outing. 9 straight out of the zone.
1 strike in 13 pitches.
You almost wonder, too, if you get to the point where if you're Alejandro Kirk, you just got to keep throwing fastballs and keep calling fastballs until he can get a feel for that pitch, because right now he has not been able to command any of his pitches. You got to do something to force San Diego to take the bat off of their shoulder.
You talk about opportunities. Manny Machado with the bases loaded.
And this pitch is popped up. Kirk looks like he's got a play, and he does. That's a big first out for Trey Savage in the Blue Jays.
Gavin Sheets will come to the plate now with the bases loaded.
Sheets starting in left field again here. He's reached safely 11 straight games.
That's ball 4, and he will walk in a run. His 4th walk of this first inning, and it's 1-0 San Diego. So the Padres have a run without the benefit of a base hit. And bases are reloaded, still with just 1 out. Here's Ty France. 30th pitch of the inning coming up. And France will send one to right field. Lucas is out there, makes the catch. Tagging at third, heading homeward is Merrill. He will score the second Padres run. Sac fly for Ty France, 2-0 Padres.
First and second with 2 down. Bogart's on second, Sheets on first. Cronenworth with a drive out to right, late break by Lucas, but he'll get there to make the grab. So just like last night, the Padres get a pair in the first. Walks help them to an early 2-0 lead. Maybe it's contagious. Ball 4, and Buehler's walked the first 2 of the top of the second.
It did almost feel like a couple of missed opportunities for the Padres in the bottom of the first. Felt like they could have had a lot more runs than just the 2, so maybe the Blue Jays can capitalize on these back-to-back free passes.
As Alejandro Kirk gets set to dig in for his first at-bat of the ball game with 2 on and none out here in the top of the second inning.
And Kirk rips it fair down the right field line. Okamoto around third. He's going to score with ease. Varsho gets a stop sign as Kirk scoots into second with an RBI double. It's 2-1 in the top of the second inning. Infield back everywhere but third base, so if you can get a ball on the ground past the mound, you might score a run if you're Jimenez. And he gets it on the ground to second base. Varsho coming home, and Jake Cronenworth will throw to first. RBI ground out. It's 2-2.
Just like that, the Padres get 2 in the first. Blue Jays come right back, get 2 of their own.
And to this point, every run that is scored in this game, scored by a guy who reached on a walk.
So in some ways, this is new life for Trey Savage, who came out, struggled, goes in, his team comes back, gets him 2 runs. Now he can maybe kind of take a deep breath.
Hamilton Clase, 273 with a home run.
Now he'll swing and lift the ball out to right field. Tatis back, turning on the track. It is gone. Clase does it again, and the Blue Jays jump in front 4-2.
After falling behind in the count, 1-2, it is the first sweeper that he sees out of the hand of Walker Buehler, and Jonathan Clase is all over it.
3-0, and he'll walk another. The 4th walk of this inning after The Blue Jays starter had walked 4 in the bottom of the first inning. So both starters walking 4 in an inning.
Can't remember the last time I've ever seen something like this.
Guerrero off on the pitch, and he will steal second without a throw. It's his 7th stolen base of the year.
Just kind of forgot about it.
And now 2 in scoring position with a full count.
Springer strikes out, and that ends the inning. But it is a 4-run inning for the Blue Jays, who take a 4-2 lead.
Unbelievable. 7 walks to tie his career high. Bogarts with not only his 2nd walk of the night, but his 2nd 4-pitch walk of the night.
Just when it felt like it was going to be a shorter inning for Savage, too, he was up to, maybe 14 pitches when he got to 2 outs in this inning.
And once again, it'll be Manny Machado with the bases loaded.
Feels like a chance for redemption here.
Machado lines one towards left center, and that's in for a hit. 1 run is in. Here comes another, and this game is tied at 4. And Machado with a 2-run single.
That is the first hit of the night for the Padres.
It feels like they had to have it, too.
Yeah, frustrating night for Savage, to say the least. And he had pitched well over his last few starts for the Blue Jays, but it's an early exit, an early call to the bullpen for the Blue Jays.
1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Mako and Waldron, the guys charged with trying to stabilize this very unstable game at Petco Park.
And he hits him. Well, Ty France, no stranger to being hit. 1 out, 1 on for Jake Cronenworth. To left center, and that's in for a base hit. Varsho over to play it, heading for third base is France. He'll get there on the single for Jake Cronenworth. Runners at the corners with 1 away.
So 2nd stolen base of the year for Cronenworth, but they're now 2 down.
2nd and 3rd with 2 down. Song the batter. Walked and scored in the 2nd. And now lines one in the left center for a base hit. France coming from 3rd. Cronenworth will score. 2 runs in. Padres take a 6-4 lead. Sung, Moon, Song driving in a pair.
And Clement rips a line drive base hit. And Toronto with a solid start to this 4th inning. And on his horse going 1st to 3rd, Jonathan Clase. Runners on the corners for the Blue Jays.
Now back-to-back days for Waldron. After a walk and a single to open the inning.
2 down here in the 4th inning after there were runners at the corners with nobody out. Here's George Springer. Line caught. Third base by Song. Into the air to make the grab. Now the hot shot by Springer.
Sung Moon Song, a go-ahead 2-run single last inning and a diving catch to end it this inning.
New pitcher into the Blue Jays, first time in a ball game since going on the bereavement list after the sudden tragic passing of his father. Braden Fisher is into the game here.
Padres have drawn now at least 1 walk each of the first 4 innings, and Blue Jay pitching has issued 9 walks in this game.
2 down, Sheets at first. Todd France swings at the 2-2, gets a base hit into center field. Sheets will stop at 2nd, up and firing the center fielder Varsho. And the Padres have something going with 2 down in the inning. Walk and a single. 2 on, 2 down. Jake Cronenworth on the ground up the middle, and Clement won't get it. It's into center. They're sending Sheets. The throw is going to go to 2nd. The Padres add to their lead on top 7-4. Jake Cronenworth driving in a run.
Matt Waldron after Buehler, 3 solid, no runs, scattering 2 hits and striking out 3.
So it's on to Yuki Matsui.
Now from the left side for Yuki, 25th game.
So a walk and a hit batter here this inning. And a 2 on and 2 out for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., who will stand in representing the potential tying run. And so knowing that, Craig Stammen's not going to let him face the lefty Matsui. And Yuki cannot get 3 outs here in the 6th.
Runners at 1st and 2nd, 2 down, and enter Bradley Rodriguez. Blue Jays are 2 for 7, runners in scoring position. Runners at 1st and 2nd, 2 down here in the 6th inning. Tying run at the plate right now for Toronto.
Guerrero with a drive, deep left field, and that ball has tied this game. Placata for Vladimir Guerrero Jr., a 3-run homer, and it's 7-7.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. launches that baseball. Bust out the dragon. Toronto comes back yet again in this ball game.
Might have been his best swing of the season. A big smile on his face.
This game has been tied 2-2, 4-4, and now 7-7. Wild one here tonight, game 2.
Oh yeah, buckle up.
Ty's had a very productive night. Sac fly in the 1st inning, hit by pitch and a run scored in the 3rd, and a base hit in the 4th.
High drive, deep left field for Ty France. Down the line, gone, up the building. Ty France leaves the building, his 11th. Padres take an 8-7 lead.
9th pitch of the at-bat, and what a battle for Ty France. First home run of the night for the Padres. It's a big one.
Into the game for the Padres, the 27-year-old 6-foot righty from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It's the hardest throwing pitcher in Major League Baseball, Mason Miller, on the mound looking for the save, and he is as good as it gets closing in Major League Baseball. 1-1 to Lucas. He's hit on the ground and through the right side. All over a slider to get aboard, tying run on for the Blue Jays.
He doesn't give up many base hits, just 17 base hits allowed. And now what are you going to do with that guy standing at first base? First of all, you get him out of the game and you pinch run for Miles Straw coming in, and he's going to stand at first base. What an important base hit here in this top of the ninth.
As Vladimir Guerrero Jr. steps to the plate.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out number 1 of the ninth. Big strikeout right there from Mason Miller.
So an uncontested stolen base for Straw. And now the tying run in scoring position with 1 out here in the ninth.
Springer to center field. Back goes Jackson Merrill, and he'll make the catch on the track. Fires back in and almost had a chance for a double play. Straw thought that was gone. Not this time of night, not here.
Springer can't believe it. Jackson's fired up. 1 more to go.
DeMuno has walked, flied out to left, struck out, flied out to left. Batting with 2 down. Straw at second base. Hey, struck him out and the Padres win. The save from Mason Miller coming in to get it done. Well, a wild one that was tied 3 times. Quite a battle here tonight as the Padres take game 2 of the series.